live stream lecture. I'm going to utilize this time to explain to the audience the meaning behind my cover of my book, Awake Financial Freedom. I want to spend a little bit of time explaining the meaning behind this powerful cover of my book. So here we go. If you take a look at this cover, first of all, I want to let the audience know that I yield to the experts, my publishing company, and the only input that I gave them about my book cover, the book cover of my book, is I stated to them, let my book cover be congruent with the concept of my book, and let my book cover be congruent with a first-time author. That was the only input that I gave them. So when I received the author's copies of my book, and before it even hit mass distribution, I was very pleased with the cover design of my book. It was dead on the money. And first of all, as you can see on this powerful book, the base of the book, you see money ascending up. And that symbolism of Marie Holiday ascension out of financial destruction to complete financial freedom. If the audience is aware, from 2007 to 2012, I was living in total financial destruction. And as you take another careful look at this book, on each stack of coins, you can see a tree on top of each stack of the coins as it's ascending up. Another symbolism of my solid rise with a solid foundation out of my financial destruction progressively. And I'm here to tell you, in the growth, the trees represents growth. That growth is also representation of how I changed my financial life in many areas, such as investing aggressively into multiple 401 accounts, restoring my credit score to 800 plus, paying off a 30-year mortgage 20 years early, diversifying my portfolio, and setting a solid foundation and being ready to retire by the middle of next year, with multiple retirement accounts hitting me for the rest of my life. You know, the title Awake on this book is symbolism of my battle with God, my spiritual awakening in 2012, when how God awoken me from out of my madness to give me the skills to master my money, to control my money. And I'm here to tell you, this cover of this book is pretty much a story behind the picture of every single chapter in this book without a mistake. And I'm here to tell you, you know, this is book, if you really take a close look at it, you can see ascending light is basically tracing the money in the tree ascending out of that financial destruction, a constant reminder that as I ascend up, looking towards God for faith, that is a constant reminder every time that I look at this book, that I give all glory to God and grace to God for giving me the skills to master my money, to control my money, to tell my testimony in this book. Make no mistake. That is the meaning behind this. And if you see that little finger right there, that's a symbolism of me holding and believing in God to rise me out of my financial destruction. And I'm here to tell you. So that is the meaning behind the book cover of this powerful book. This is a must-read book. You know, I'm getting many reviews from the different platforms where other people buy it, from Barnes & Nobles, or Apple, iTunes, or Google Play, or bookstores, or Amazon. I'm getting phenomenal reviews on individuals who have purchased my book, who have read my book, and sending those reviews. I thank you for that. You know, I really want to just thank my supporters, you know, family members, supporters, especially family members. Purchase my book, support this first-time author, support your mother, your sister, your aunt, your cousin, your niece, support, especially family members. Step up to the plate and support your family member in terms of by purchasing this book, reading this book, and leaving an honest review on this book. And I'm here to tell you. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all have gained some insight from the author, Marie Holiday, on my book cover, Awake Financial Freedom. And I also want to thank Page Publishing Company. You know, Page Publishing Company really did a phenomenal job from start to finish on transforming my manuscript into a finished book. I yield to the experts, and I'm here to tell you. And in the very near future, I'm going to continue to line myself with Page Publishing Company. They're lining up a radio interview to interview me, to interview the author of this book. And as soon as that radio interview is released, I will submit the link to that radio interview on my channel. You know, also check out my recent uploads where I also put a link in regards to my powerful video trailer that was just recently completed a couple of days ago by my publishing company to market this powerful book. So with that being said, that's all I have. Please hit that subscribe button. And again, I want to thank all of my supporters. I want to thank all of my family members for supporting me through this journey. But it doesn't stop here. You got to continue to support my channel. You got to continue to support this book. You know, if you are a consistent viewer or listening who has not subscribed to my channel, subscribe to this powerful channel. You know, the trajectory path of my book and my channel is going to be limitlessly, and I'm here to tell you. So that's all I have. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, and you all have a great morning. Thank you.